Hey guys, Matt here from your Spartan 4 headquarters, and I thought I'd talk about Forge for a little bit for you guys. This is just a rundown. The videos, or a link to the video from RTX is in the description below. You can click on it to see the full video. It's a little long, so I thought I'd give you a rundown and a summary of basically what's changing in Forge. The first big thing that I noticed is objects light up when you go over them with your indicator, cursor, or whatever you want to call it. So they'll light up a light green colors, or they'll glow a little bit of green, and the name of the object will be right underneath. So now you're not going to accidentally grab the wrong object when you're trying to switch and move stuff around. The next thing that I really like is lock objects. So once you've put an object and you don't want to accidentally move it or have some douchebag friend accidentally hit it, you can lock it so it's not going to move around. There's also duplicate object. So instead of having to go all the way back into the structure and then all this kind of stuff and find the object over and over again when you're making something that requires a lot of one kind of object, there's duplicate object or a button for that. This is probably another one of my favorites is magnetize. So you can magnetize objects now so they'll form together like perfectly. So when you're building a bridge, as they like to use in the video, the two pieces will like basically magnetize perfect with each other. So no more having to go into the properties of the object and moving the x-axis and the y-axis to line them up perfectly, because I'm OCD like that personally when I like to forge. So there's also dynamic lighting, which is one of the biggest changes to Forge. So when you go back into player mode, everything has dynamic lighting, which means the environment casts shadows, the object casts shadows, they accept shadows from the environment. So yeah, that's pretty cool. The lighting system looks a lot better and makes the things that you create look a lot more realistic. Another thing that a lot of people liked, I mean, I could care less for it personally, but the player trait zones. So you can make a zone where there's less gravity, or your guy moves faster, or he has invulnerability. You can edit player traits in a small zone or whatever kind of size zone you'd like. Lastly, I'd like to say that they're not nearly complete. This version showed in RTX was not a complete version of Forge, and they're adding a ton of stuff still. They only showed you one map on the video below, so that just gives you an idea of what it's going to be kind of looking like. I hope you guys liked the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, guys.